Hey y'all, it's Wendy at Hardneck Farms, and I have been asked to do a series on how I do things around here. So for starters, I'm going to go into detail about solarization of the ground to try and kill this Bermuda grass that's right here. So what I did was all summer, I covered that up with that black plastic, put some boards and stuff over the top so the wind wouldn't blow. Now I didn't get it clear up here. I should have. But as soon as we get moisture into this ground, I will be able to till it up and go ahead and plant some rutabagas in here for the winter. But this is what you need to do. Bermuda grass it's a beast. I'm gonna be honest, I fight it so hard since the fire, and it is a huge challenge. It'll overtake your garden row within probably a week. So it's just best to try and choke it out. And also, eventually I'm going to be building raised beds. So these rows right here, these 3 rows, will definitely get raised beds in the future. Just waiting for the lumber prices and the tin prices and building stuff to go down. So for now, I'm going to try to do the best I can do. What would be ideal is to get some billboard tarps. I've got some coming from a friend. It's just, both of us are so busy we can't seem to connect, but this is what you have to do. And to keep the Bermuda from coming in, you pretty much have to put some tarps and stuff down, or some plastic down the row on the walkways to keep this right here, all this, from growing in. Because this stuff, the tap roots, and see, this may not even been good enough. There's a few places that are still kind of sketchy. Bermuda, I hate this stuff. I have never dealt with it until I married Tom and moved here. I've never had to deal with it, so I wasn't quite familiar with it, but I don't like it. But this is the first part you have to do. If you're going to grow into the ground, you have to, especially if you have Bermuda, you have to solarize it and kill it. And ideally, from what I learned from another channel, Heirloom Permaculture, they tilled again and covered up with a silage tarp and did that, I think, a couple times. And then the third time they kind of raked out that dirt and sifted it to get all the rhizomes out. So it is a challenge, but this is what the first step in getting your dirt ready. And then once you get that, then you can work on building your soil, and that'll be the next step. So I will come back when we get some moisture, or I'll water this real good and soak it. We'll till it and see how it goes, see if it needs solarization more, or if it's ready to plant. If not, I'll do cover crops here in the next month. So anyway, this is the part 1 of the series of getting the farm ready to grow. Talk to you later.